What's up, everybody? Welcome back to It's in the Blood. Tonight is an exciting and yet kind of sad night. It is the final regular season game of the 2022 NFL season. We've made it to the playoffs, and this is a playoff game for Green Bay, so I can say that. And I'm sad that it's getting closer to being over, but realistically, this is the best time of year for some football. And so I'm very excited to share this final game of the year with you guys. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? But I appreciate y'all being in here. I'm still getting things a little bit set up. We're getting here. Okay, I think they're going to commercial break before we get ready for kickoff, and we will be on the way. We've got the Lions heading to Green Bay to take on the Green Bay Packers, who are looking to win their fifth straight in a row and secure their spot in the NFC playoffs. It's kind of crazy. I was kind of hoping, as much as I liked the run that Seattle went on, I was kind of hoping that they lost today. So this game, there was a little bit more at stake with it being win and get in for both teams. But Dan Campbell already said, win, lose, no matter what's happening, we're gonna play to win. So they're looking to play spoiler on Green Bay's season. Green Bay's looking at going from 4-8 to in the playoffs, and so it's the Super Bowl for the Lions. I mean, since they cannot get into the playoffs, I couldn't agree more. That's what it feels like, and this feels like basically like the NBA preliminary play-in tournament for Green Bay. Like it's only one game, but they need it, and or so they can get there. It's gonna be a good game. I'm really excited for it. I do have a parlay or two on this game that I'll be rooting for, just for fun, of course. And yeah, Joe, what a great day of football. Absolutely. It was insane. We saw a lot of ups and downs, highs and lows from different teams. And like it was a lot of guys that we never seen before. That the guy playing quarterback for the Giants, his last name was Webb. I didn't really know him. We saw an Anthony Brown for the Ravens. We saw all kinds of stuff today. Uh the first game of the year and the last game of the year are always the two weeks of football. You never know what's gonna happen. And I fell asleep, but did the Cowboys lose to the Commanders? Love that hoodie. Appreciate it. Pizzle, this is one of my favorites. I don't wear it very much because it's like it is one of my nicer ones, I guess you can say. And so but this is one of my favorites. What's up, Eric? He says go Lions. Chase Daniel played. Yeah. So all the results of the 4 o'clock games I was unsure of. Last that I saw, because I did take a nap, was the Washington was beating the Cowboys. The Eagles were winning by like 2 scores on the Giants. And the Niners were just ahead of the Cardinals. And I have no idea about the Chargers Broncos game. So yeah, what's up, everybody? Cowboys lost. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Did Sam Howell at least look good? Or was it just like a fluke? Or did just the Cowboys have a bad game? Like that's so crazy. That's insane. Or all of the above, I guess. Chargers lost. I kind of expected that. I mean, they were favored to lose. Denver was actually favored to win by, I don't know, 4 points or something like that. And the Chargers really, especially with Baltimore losing, I don't even know if it affected it, but with Baltimore losing, especially, they really had nothing to win for. So I'm not really surprised about that. And you said Chase Daniel played, so they were kind of just getting through, getting ready for the playoffs. All right, two 8-8 teams taking on Sunday Night Football. The Lions' first primetime game of the year. Broncos won by 3. Okay. I honestly kind of expected that to be a close game, but I also expected it to be like a pretty decent game. I didn't get to see it. I only got the Eagles and Cowboys games in my local area, but that was one of the games that I expected to be a better game of the week. Howell looked all right. I mean, he's a rookie, so like if he looked perfect, then that kind of makes you uncertain. If he looks okay, not good, not bad, then that's probably like a good sign of they've got something to work for and work on in Washington. Aaron Rodgers has an 18-7 career record versus the Lions. It's just crazy, man. Like it's crazy that everything the Packers done, man. Like, and it all comes down to this right here. I love the games where there's stakes on the line, and this is one of them, and that's kind of been the trend of today. Whoever wins, whether it be the Seattle advancing or Green Bay advancing, they have to go to San Francisco to play the 49ers. I was at the Colts game today looking forward to their higher draft picks from one of the losses to the Texans. Yeah, I really didn't expect the Texans to win that game just because of the number one draft pick and everything. But I think the Colts are sitting at 4, so hopefully you guys will get someone good out of there. Packers to win 28-20. I forgot to ask for scores and predictions, so if you want to go ahead and drop that. Mine was I picked the Packers 28-24. Kickoffs up, and it's going to be returned back to the 20. I mean, right now, like you have to. It's one of those things, and you can't really go against it until that streak is broken. The Rodgers struggles against the Niners in the playoffs. It's no different than other teams that struggle against teams. 38-16. The Texans were the third best offense of the week, and Dallas tied with the Jets for worst. All right, 1st and 10 from the 21. The Packers have the ball. They're gonna do a reverse with Christian Watson, and Watson's gonna get a couple yards before being knocked out of bounds, winning on a safety and having to blow the point spread for anyone who bet on the Jets. That's hilarious. 37-14 Pack. Yeah, I've got 28-24. I anticipate this could be a blowout one side or the other, but I anticipate a closer game. So this could be 6 yards on that first play. So we'll have 2nd down and 4. And we are at the 26-yard line. They're going to go to the ground with Aaron Jones. Jones pushing his way forward, gets a 1st down and more. 35-32 Packers. I kind of like it. What's up, Craig? But yeah, I didn't get to watch any of that Dolphins game, but that's crazy, man. 24-17 Green Bay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the over or the under of this game, but I do enjoy. 1st and 10, play action. Rodgers under pressure, throws, gets it away to Watson. Watson has room to run, is going to get another 1st down and move the chains. Yeah, 23 is not going to leave Green Bay. That's his home, man. 34-31. Especially not for the Bills, man. Yeah, he likes it there. Green Bay's his home. 23 is Jair, right? What's going on? I'm glad my Pats lost, to be honest. Already working on putting this season behind me. Got tired of watching it. That was a good game, honestly, against the Bills. First and 10, fakes the handoff. Rodgers stands in, gonna take a shot down the field. And he's got Lazard down there, but they cannot connect. And it's gonna be second down and 10, but there is a flag on the play. Um, yeah, and then Patriots fans might not be happy about it, but I thought it was a fun game to watch. It felt like anybody who played Buffalo today was going to win, and that's gonna be pass interference on the lines. I already cut away when the officials ruled a safety, so people who bet the Jets were left thinking they'd won. I was really confused about that score, man. Like I really was. What's up, Nathan? I did like last thing I saw it was 6-9, and then it was like final score, and I get like a notification. It's gonna be first and goal for the Packers on the 5 now that they got a game winning field goal. I was like, yeah, 6-9, and then it's at 6-11, and I was like, what happened? First and goal, hands it off to Aaron Jones. Jones trying to fight, but nowhere to go. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Oh yeah, dude, that Bills Patriots game was a pretty good game. I mean, listen, if you want to compare the two teams, it was like what 28 to 35 or something. If you take those two kick return touchdowns, and it was a um, fairly close match. That what's up, puppet? Like Hines just had a really good day today from the 4-yard line, second down and goal. Looking for a Watson or Aaron Jones touchdown. They're gonna hand it off to Dylan. Dylan's got nowhere to go either. It's gonna be third down and goal. That lateral got lost in the sauce. It was closer than it deserved to be. I don't know. I think it was deserved. Out of all the contenders for the AFC 7 seed today, Miami was the least inspiring. Hey, but I mean, they got in somehow. Third down and goal. Rodgers backpedaling, has time, steps up, and he acts like he's going to keep. Finally fires just a little too high, trying to get it to Dylan, and it will be fourth down and goal. And the Lions get a goal line stop. At that point, I think Rodgers might have had a higher success trying to just take it in himself. So they're going to send Mason Crosby on to kick a field goal here. And it's going to be a 22-yard chip shot. And kick is up. And it is good. Green Bay gets on the board first here, 3-0. Let me put that up here. I forgot to do that. But there we go. All right. That was the most painful Patriots season I've watched since I was a kid. I'm glad it's done. I'm picking the Lions in this game. That was like the 2020 championship all over again. Wait, which one? Oh. Yeah, wait, which game was like the 2020 championship? I'm going with Green Bay. I like the story of everybody wrote them off and thought they were done for the year, and 4-8, and they turn around and get back in. I like it. Miami. More painful than the Cam year. I feel like that year was definitely worse than this year. There was no shot at a postseason. You had a real shot this year. It's just the cards didn't fall your way. I think, and people to call me crazy, and maybe I am, but the Patriots have a pretty complex playbook, and I think Cam under year 2 is like they did bring him back, but then they named Mac the starter. I think Cam under year 2 would have looked better. It would not have been as good as probably with the results they had. Um, but I think there was a chance of improvement. Yeah, but it is hard to sweep a team in your division. And for the Lions especially, they have not swept the Packers in a very long time, in which Rodgers had a potential opportunity to scramble for a touchdown and chose to pass instead. Yeah, see that's what I was asking about. I didn't know what you were talking about, but yes, I know what you're talking about. Gino is still as good a story as well for the 7th seed. Yeah, but I would have rather it been the Packers or Lions, winner gets in. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, there's no other way to put it. It was definitely a high defensive game. The Packers had no offensive identity at that point, and the Lions did. I mean, they were figuring it out anyway. This time around, both of these teams are much more composed than when they first met. Kickoff's up, and they're gonna let it bounce out of the back of the end zone. 11:21 to go, and Detroit will start their first drive on the 25. What's up, Mike? I really do like this offense. This Detroit offense, though. Cam was a good quarterback to follow Brady, so money you didn't have to really care about while he found the next real starter for the next 5 years. I mean, that's true as well. All right, first down and 10 from the 25. They're going to put the ball on the ground. And that is Jamal Williams. He's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. It will be second down. It's crazy to think Jared Goff is one of the top rated QBs, this half of the season. Like, you go back since week 10, yeah. He's been first in QB rating, and he's got 15 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's played admirable ball. And somehow nobody's really talking about that. All right, from the 29-yard line, second down and 6. Goff alone in the backfield. Quick pass out, and he can't connect. It will be incomplete. I think this defense is going to be very heavy on Jared Goff tonight, and so I'm curious to see how he adjusts to make plays and move the football. I think a lion would eat a cheese, but the cheese would hurt the lion's tummy. Yeah, that's probably true. Especially depending on how much cheese. All right, third down and 6. Goff looking, stands in, throws, and just a little bit too low for his receiver. That's Josh Reynolds. There is a penalty on the play. I'm not gonna say like he was great then, but I definitely remember his early years with the Rams. Uh, he was exciting to watch. I'm not gonna like chalk him up to be a great, but he was exciting to watch, and that's what people want to see at the end of the day. Lions are are best when they run heavy, use play action with their wide receiver. Oh, most definitely. So I don't know. I couldn't hear what the flag was. If there was one, it's gonna be fourth down and 6. Lions are gonna punt here. Kick is up. And he's gonna return it from around the 15, cross the 20, and about to the 23, and that's where they'll go down. Yeah, I mean, Todd Gurley, as much as, people have kind of forgotten about him, was a huge highlight in that offense. No flag, it was a yellow glove. Okay. I was going to say, I couldn't hear it. I don't know, Crafty, according to Tom Grossi, they definitely did. And they're not ashamed of it. I feel like we had an issue, maybe not this season, but last year, a couple issues with yellow gloves being misconstrued as flags on the field, which is hilarious. But I'm happy the Rams lost, but I think the Seahawks winning ruined NFL's plan of win and in for both. Yeah, see, that's where I was at. Like, I only want, like, I'm cool with the Seahawks winning, but I loved the narrative of the final game of the year is win and get in. Similarly to last season with the Raiders and Chargers, but both of them could have gotten in at that point. Um, would have increased the drama. I would have just loved it. It would just raise the intensity to, like, so much higher, and there's a lot more at stake. Now, I still think that intensity's there just because of how Dan Campbell runs his squad, and he's got his guys ready to go no matter what, whether they've won one game or they have won, 8 games. And so, uh, I don't think it matters for them, but I just feel like for the viewer, it would have been so much more interesting. But I love that Dallas decided to get a head start on their playoff form. Oh man, Stephen A. Smith is going to be brutal in the morning. I'm still like I said, I didn't watch it, but I can't believe the Cowboys lost to the Commanders, dude. That's so funny. Only 3 teams have made the postseason after starting 4-8 or worse: the 2008 Chargers, 2014 Panthers, and this year's Jaguars. That's crazy. All right, first down and 10 from the 23. And he's going to hand it off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon's going to push forward for 2. Not much room to run there. Second down coming up. What up, Leo? I heard pregame they said the Lions turned off Seahawks game in OT. Don't know how it ended. That might be true. Well, listen, Blank. Most teams are definitely 100% better off without wins. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. Second down and 8. Quick pass to the middle. That's to Cobb. Cobb will cross the 30, but be shy of the first down. It'll be third down and short. I mean, everyone thought I was crazy last year, or the last offseason, or the offseason before, when I was telling them, like, the Colts, man, they made a mistake. And everyone was like, no, it might not be that bad. It might not be that bad. And I was like, you made a mistake. And then Washington did the same thing. And I was like, does nobody learn? All right, third down and 1, 9:20 to go in this first quarter. Yeah, whoever wins this game has to go to San Francisco. They're going to hand it off to Aaron Jones, and he's going to push forward. Looks like they're marking him short. I couldn't really see where he went down, but it's very close to the first down marker. Yeah, that'll never happen, Leo. Wentz would ask for way too much money to be a backup. And no way would they do that. 4th and inches, it looks like they're going to go for it here. Or at least try to get someone to jump off sides. All right, 4th and inches. Play clock's running down. And a terrible play call. They do the wide receiver sweep, and they're not going to get there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for Green Bay with 8:32 left in the first. Gino ended his interview with Go Lions, then hugged a mascot for full 2 minutes in the end zone. That guy loves football a lot. No, that's why I love him, man. Like, he might not be the best quarterback in the league, but he reminds me of a guy, like, what this Lions team stands for. Like, last year and this year, man. And like, I just love his excitement and his passion for the game. That's awesome. Aaron Rodgers owes the Hat Man money. I don't know, man. All right, first and 10 from the Green Bay 31. Play action. Goff going to quick throw to the outside. He's got lane, and he's going to make it across the first down mark. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown inside the 20. And the Lions are in the red zone. Hopefully, if Green Bay wins this, they bring everything in their toolbox to play San Francisco. If they could beat San Francisco, man, that would be a story. Yeah, Geno's a lot. It's hard to not like that guy, in my opinion. All right, first down and 10 from the 20. Goff looking, stands in, fires, and he fires to the end zone, but no one was looking, and it will be incomplete. Second down and 10. Hawks were expected to be one of the bottom 3 teams in the league. Now they're one Packers loss away from making the playoffs. I mean, yeah, that's what's crazy, and I love to see it. I love to see the chaos and what we thought, and if Atlanta hadn't fallen off a couple games, they were right there. And yeah, I get the NFC South was bad, but they were one of those teams. The Giants, they were one of those teams that we thought would still be down. They're in the playoffs. There's a lot of shocker teams this year. Second down and 10, they're going to hand the ball off up the middle. He's got nowhere to run, and he'll get about 1 yard on the carry. Listening to Grassi in distress is entertaining. Oh, I'm sure that man is a wreck right now. I just asked Chris who we were rooting for, and he just said the Lions because they never win, and I hate Aaron Rodgers. I don't understand why so many people just hate Aaron Rodgers. Like, I get it if you don't like his personality, but in terms of being a football player, like his talent, like I love the guy because of his talent. Third down and 9, Goff looking, has time, fires, and it's going to be incomplete, and they're going to hold Detroit to a field goal try here. I still think even at this point in his career, Rodgers is one of the more talented QBs in the league. He slowed down a little bit, but I still think he just came off of back-to-back MVP seasons, and they were well deserved in my opinion. Why in the world did the Packers risk a turnover this year? I don't know why they went for that. 37-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. We've got a fresh slate, 3-3 with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. I mean, the Packers did get lucky. They held them to 3. But I think that was a dumb decision right there to go for it. I get that it was like I don't even think that it was dumb to go for it. I didn't like the play call right there. And he does bad in the playoffs. MVP talk all the time and can't get to the Super Bowl. I mean, no, I understand that. And maybe he's just a regular season QB, and that's his thing. Like that's fine. But looking at his stat line, and I guess stat lines don't mean everything. It's just like hard to deny that he's a good quarterback, in my opinion. Packers got a late Christmas present with that field goal. It was too bold. I mean, you're right. You're right. But he gets no excuses for complaining about wide receivers and talking that contract. Should have done what it takes to keep Devontae. Devontae straight up said, like, obviously the money and he wanted to play with Carr, but he said one of the bigger reasons for him leaving was because he was uncertain how long Aaron Rodgers would be in the league, and he didn't want to sign a long-term deal with Green Bay if Rodgers was only going to play for 1 more year or 2 more years, and because Adams still has a lot of football left in his career to play. On the other hand, we've dominated the Seahawks this year, and I'm lightweight scared of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, in this situation, I don't think you should be, but I can understand it either way. Everyone changes. Is he happy in Vegas still? I don't know, man. They said they talked about it, couldn't pay QB 50 and a wide receiver 30 Aaron was okay with it. Yeah, I mean, Aaron was fine, with Devontae making those decisions, and yeah, they pretty much can't afford that. But, like I said, Adams wasn't going to stay because he was uncertain about the future. And now, do I agree with his choice? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see in a couple years if it pans out. I mean, he set a Raiders franchise record this year, despite what their team looked like as a whole. He still gets to shine there. But we'll see in a year or two where he stands. But so it could have been for a good reason, but I can't blame him for not knowing. Kickoff's up, it's a short kick. He's going to return it. He'll get past the 25, 30, still going, and go down at about the 34. Rams, Denver, Cards, Colts, Raiders, all to end up with worse records than the Giants, Hawks, Jets, and Falcons. I mean, not me. Maybe like one or two of them, but not all of them. For both the better records and the worst records. I mean, I did predict the Colts to go like 6-11 or something dumb like that, maybe 7-10. So I wasn't too far off on that one, but the rest of them, I don't know, man. I didn't expect them to be that bad. 1st and 10. Their quick handoff to Aaron Jones. He breaks a tackle, still going just shy of the 40. It will be 2nd down. What's up, Mickey? We got 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 2nd down and 4. Do you drink any other sodas? No. Well, when I'm at work, I drink a cup of Mountain Dew on my break. 2nd down and 4. And they're going to hand it off to Dillon. Dillon's going to extend. He'll be close to a 1st down, but I think he'll be just shy. They're signaling 1st down. So maybe not. Oh, you know, Mickey. Do you think Harbaugh will go to Indy? Everyone I talked to in Indy today really thinks he's coming here. I don't know what's going to happen with him because I feel like didn't he have like an opportunity last year and then turned it down to come to the NFL or something? I don't know. I feel like I remember something with talks with him. Titans started this season 7-3 and Jags 3-7. Then they flipped. 1st and 10, hands off to Dillon. Dillon's going to push forward for almost 5. Yeah, I thought I heard. See, I hear a lot of things. As soon as that one is empty, she'll drink another one. No, as soon as it's empty, I'll drink water. All right, we have 5 minutes left in the first, 2nd down and 5. Rodgers looking, has all the time in the world, finally slings it down the field and has a wide open Christian Watson for a huge 1st down and moves the chains. Yeah, the Titans, that one, I never thought they'd be super great this year, but I didn't think they would completely just fall off as hard as they did. They lost like their last 7 straight. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. That's true, but the Ravens at least made the playoffs. That's a 27-yard gain, 1st and 10 at the Lions 25. And they fake the handoff, then toss to Lazard. Lazard with the reverse gets about a yard and a half on the carry. Are you still messing with that OBS, Mickey? Titans never won another game after beating Green Bay. Yeah, exactly. They lost like 7 straight. At least like the Ravens made it into the playoffs. They didn't lose every game. Second down and 9, play action. Rodgers being chased, throws and gets it away and completes for a couple yards to Randall Cobb. Titans lost their O-line, also traded AJ for Burks. Should have gotten multiple firsts for him. I think Treylon Burks has the ability to be what AJ Brown is. He just needs a little bit more time. No, not anymore. Oh, okay. I didn't know if he'd gotten it figured out. I was comparing him to last year's Ravens. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought you said this year's Ravens. All right, third down and 5 from the 20. Rodgers looking, stands in, pressure's coming, he doesn't see it, and he's going to go down back at the 30. Ball comes out, but I think he is definitely down. That's Aiden Hutchinson with the big sack. And that's going to make Green Bay have to kick another field goal. Rodgers never saw him coming. All right, so it's going to be a 49-yard field goal attempt for Mason Crosby. Kick is up, and it is good. The Packers retake the lead 6-3 in the first quarter, 1:54 to go. What's up, Tim? He does, just not as a rookie. I like him. Just a bad trade for the now when Ryan is a mid QB that needs a true number one. I don't know how much time Tannehill has left in Tennessee, if we're being honest. Is this just going to be a field goal battle for the last game of the year? I mean, maybe. If this game's tied at the end of 4 quarters, they should just put both kickers on the field, and whoever can kick the further field goal wins. I like that. Just trade kicks. I'm not invested in the Lions. Never thought I said that. Thought I'd say that. Harbaugh is interviewing everywhere he can. Also, Michigan is looking into candidates just in case he does leave. Sounds like a rocky relationship, but who knows? Seattle gets the 7th spot if Green Bay loses. Make the whole team come out and try to make field goals. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Just so you got to pick 5 members to go out and line up a field goal from, like, I don't know, 45 yards or something. And just like penalty kicks. Just you don't have someone standing in the way trying to block them. Yeah, just like a shootout. Exactly. Yeah, and recruiting infractions from like 2 years ago, I think. What's up, Nathan? I'm cool with that. I feel like there should be new, like, fun overtime rules, especially, like, I think they should eliminate the tie in the regular season. Like, I don't like them. Yeah, we root for it every now and then, but I don't really care for the tie. Like, if you play an extra X amount of time, no one wins. Like, play rock, paper, scissors or something. Like, someone's got to win. Yeah, they went from 3-13-1 last year to right now being 8-8. This Lions team under Dan Campbell. I think he's really cooking up something special there. Kickoff's up. There, it's going to be returned. He'll get past the 20 and go down right at the 25. Put the foot back into football, and there's only 18 games in the season. Do away with the tie. That's what I'm saying. Like, Nobody wants. I feel like tying in football is honestly humiliating for one, but like, please somebody win. I don't care how horrible the game is. Like, somebody needs to win. Ties are dumb, and it makes things like, oh well, you lost 13 games. Well, I lost 12 and a half. Like, I don't know. It's so stupid. All right, 1st and 10. Gonna hand the ball off. And he's got pretty much nowhere to go, and it will be 2nd down. It's so much effort for such little reward. Not making the field goals, but first kicker to actually hit the uprights win. Nah, that's a lot of effort, man. No, I think like I feel like just like PKs, man. Get 5 players on your 53 man. Doesn't matter who you pick. 5 players and line them up all on the same yardage mark, and whoever makes more out of the 5 wins. 2nd down and 10. Quick pass to the outside. It looks like that was Raymond with the catch. It will be 3rd down. Back it up 10 yards each try. So with the same kicker or different kickers each time. But I like that too. No one wants OT in baseball. Not until you get to the postseason, really. All right. Or maybe just divisional games. 3rd down and 3. Goff looking, has time, slings it across the middle, and it's complete to St. Brown for a big 1st down. And it will be 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Same kicker, but moving back 10 yards each time. I mean, I like that too. I don't hate that idea. Pull the table out, fold the paper. A trip to the playoffs will be determined by the winner of this paper football game. Wait, Green Bay is challenging. He's challenging the ruling on the field that it was a completed catch. I thought it looked like a catch, but we'll see. I don't think they're gonna overturn that. Um, yeah, the ball did hit the ground, but he had complete and total control well before that. I think that was a bad challenge. The ball's allowed to move from with the ground if you already have it completely secured. You need Goff to get 200 passing yards. I do need Goff to get 200 passing yards. And I also need, I don't even remember which player. Oh, Jamal Williams. Yeah, the only thing I need from the Lions is 15 points and Jamal Williams touchdown and Goff 200 yards. Yeah, dude, I don't know why they're challenging. I feel like if they risk that challenge, I think it's a catch, man. And like I said, they said he looked at the monitor, saw the replay, and threw the flag. But I don't know. Like I feel like that wasn't a play worth challenging. It's not going to change the outcome of the game. Green Bay is challenging the ruling on the uh pass to Raymond that it was a catch for a 1st down. What's up, Snowman? Do you know when they announced the MVP? I think it's before the Super Bowl. I don't know if it's before the playoffs or before the Pro Bowl. One of the two. So we'll either hear it like this week or in like 2 weeks, I think. In the far hopes that they can go up early if they can end this drive. Better if they're ahead by end of 2. I mean, yeah, I agree 100%. But, like, even if they get this ball, it's not like they're in scoring range immediately. Like, you still have a chance to get a stop. Yeah, I know it's before the Super Bowl. I just don't know exactly when. Final ask Google. Yeah, I can never remember. I just don't like this challenge. Yeah, I mean that's true, Balin. So it looks like San Francisco has to go to Philly for the NFC title game. That would be correct. As pending both teams win all their playoff games. All right, so looks like the Cole's gonna stand. Oh, it is an incomplete pass. Okay, his hand does come off of the ball. I didn't think. I mean, okay, so Green Bay wins that challenge. What do I know? Good challenge, I guess. So it's gonna be 4th down and 3, and the Lions are gonna punt here. I don't know. I only saw one look of it, but I thought it looked like a catch. Short kick, and he's gonna return it from the 30, crossing the 40, 45, and that's where he'll go down. We were all wrong. I guess I guess I was wrong. The second replay they showed, you could see it moving, but the first one, it straight up looked like a catch, man. McCarthy got one challenge right out of his 15 in his tenure. What's up, Dominic? Appreciate you stopping by. All right, our first playoff game is going to be the 14th at 4:30 and then 8:15. And then we got a 1 4:30 8:15 on Sunday and then at 8:15 on Monday. So it's like a normal slate of football but with Saturday games. All right, 1st down and 10 for Green Bay. And they hand it off to Watson. Watson's going to make a cut across the 50. And it will be 2nd down. Dude, Christian Watson is fast. Good thing you never questioned the challenge. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. You know what? I'm still questioning the challenge. I don't know how I saw that much looking at it because it took me more than one to even notice that that ball had moved like as much as it did. But good on him. He's the head coach. He said, "Good thing you never challenge or a question to the challenge." I 100% will be the first to admit it didn't make sense to me, but it worked out, so that's all they can ask for. I will say this though, I think the Giants will beat the Vikings in the first round of the playoffs. I really feel that way. I don't know why they're going like into details about the NFC playoffs right now during what normally is a commercial break. The 12th annual NFL Owners is set for February 9th, 2023 at 9 p.m. Or the 2020. Okay. So it's around the time of the Pro Bowl, just after the Pro Bowl. I don't trust the Vikings this year. Now, I'm not saying that the Giants are a super good team this year. They're a lot better than I anticipated, but I don't think they're like a Super Bowl caliber team. But I do think they have the ability to go to Minnesota. I mean, they just played them like a week or two ago and nearly beat them. I think they have the ability to catch them off guard. It is the end of the first quarter. Yeah, we are officially at the start of the second. They're gonna unleash the Hockenstein monster on the Giants, I think. I mean, he's been there every game since being traded to Minnesota, and he's a big factor in it. But I don't know. No, man, that's not gonna happen, Leo. I don't even bother with buying other colored sodas. They rested him this week. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of guys got rested. I mean, I think Kirk Cousins even came out of his game today early. All right, 2nd and 4. Fakes the handoff, turns around, slings it, gets it away to Lazard, and that'll be a first down just shy of the 30. Wait, they're saying it's incomplete. Oh, that is incomplete. That's a good goal. In 2012, the show has been held during the Super Bowl week in the city hosting the game. That won't change when the NFL honors will be held at Symphony Hall in Phoenix, Arizona. Can't stand the Giants team they have right now. Only like a few players on the team. That's it. I mean, I only know a few players on that team, to be honest. 3rd down and 4. Rodgers looking, takes a shot down the field, and gets it away to Robert Tonyan for a big first down. Um, yeah, they keep saying they need wide receivers. They got rid of Tony. They brought in Galladay. Galladay has been pretty much useless. I don't even know who else is on that team. Saquon's had a decent year coming back. But that team, the only thing that impresses me is that team is really a team of nobody. Yeah, he caught that ball. They are at the 29-yard line, so the first down marker is at the 19 now. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Green Bay. Moving deep into Lions territory. They're going to hand it off to Dillon. Dillon's going to push his way to the outside, and he'll get about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. It will be 2nd down. Brady's going to be a tough. I think so. I think that Cowboys Bucks game will be interesting next week. All right, 2nd down and 5 from the 24. And they're going to fake the handoff to Dillon. Rodgers backpedaling, has all the time. He's going to go left. Finally checks it down to Dillon. Dillon can't hold it in, and it will be 3rd down and 5. If the Packers win tonight, I might have to unsub to Tom for a week. Do you think Tony was a good ad for Kansas City? I think Tony was a great ad. I think we got him for a steal. He reminds me of like a young Deebo Samuel or, you know, one of those really elusive, quick guys that can be utilized almost any way you need him to be on the field. Plus, he's a good kick returner as well. I mean, not a great kick returner, but he doesn't fumble it. 3rd down and 5. Rodgers in trouble, and he just holds on to the ball, takes the sack, and there is a flag on the play. That's Aiden Hutchinson again, making some noise for Detroit. And so that's going to be a hold on the offense. It will be a 10-yard penalty, and they're going to replay 3rd down. I think Tony was a small add to an already elite offense. I think get him into year 2 there, and he might be the best wide receiver on the roster. Now, listen, I'm not going to disrespect any guy on there because even all the way down to our rookie Sky Moore, I love every guy there. MVS, Mecole Hardman. Okay, so just kidding. It will be 4th down and 11 now, and they're going to attempt a 48-yard field goal attempt. Juju, if they decide to bring him back, that will be fine as well. But I love all the guys on that roster, but I do think he will continue to get better. And the kick is up and good. The Packers extend their lead. It is 9-3. Still early in the 2nd quarter. Yeah, they ended up declining the penalty. Does Dr. Pepper sponsor you? I don't know why they would, but I do drink a lot of A lot of it. I only drink as much Dr. Pepper as I do on the stream, just so you guys know that I drink it. I haven't helped him at all. I haven't even been home. Needs to develop as a route runner, but is amazing with the ball in his hands and Reed knows how to scheme his players open. I think so too. Like that's what I'm saying. I think let him go have an off season with Kansas City and come back in year 2, and I think he'll be even better. He's so much fun. Um, I mean, I can turn the camera off every time I take a drink if that makes you feel better, Leo. But, I think, like I said, if he has a little bit longer and an off season, a training camp to spend with these guys, he will continue to grow as a player, and I think he could end up being the top wide receiver on the roster. But it does take time. I want to say that I can't believe that Dable let him go, but I think the problem is, and I was talking about this a little bit the other day, is the people who drafted Tony, all the people that were involved with that, um, they're no longer in the building, and I don't think. First of all, I don't think he ever wanted to get there, and I know that's kind of go play there, and I know that's selfish. He did get hurt, but last year with him, I believe, things just didn't work out, and then he came back and it's a whole new thing, and I just feel like there was no connection there with with him and with the team, and they I think Daboll was smart enough to know that we can get something for him, and it'll benefit the both of us at this point. Do you think Clyde Edwards-Helaire will be back? Will he be a starter if he does? I don't know, man. Pacheco has earned his spot. That's true, but Daniel Jones is on the field every game, and Kadarius Toney is not. Kickoff's up, and they're gonna return it, and you'll get back to about the 25, and so pretty much it came out, and it wasn't just straight up said, but Kadarius Toney was like, "Yeah, I faked an injury because I didn't want to be there." Like he was actually injured because he's been on our injury report with the same thing being in Kansas City, but he was just like he kind of let it go on longer than it needed to be because he didn't want to play there. But every play he had for the Giants usually was a good play, but it just seemed like they had a really toxic relationship. Daniel Jones, he just wants a job, and he's still going out there trying to prove himself every week. 1st and 10, gonna hand the ball off up the middle. No, only get about a yard. It'll be 2nd down. Yeah, I think the quarterback position's a little bit different. Um, and I love the fact that Dable hasn't given up on him. He's given him a chance. And he's grown a lot this year. He doesn't look perfect, but he does look better. And that's really all I think you can ask for. 2nd down and 8 from the 27. Goff looking, throws it over the middle. It's caught, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and short. But Clyde, I don't know. I want to say yes, but I'm starting to feel like no. I feel like he's going to get traded. He wanted Trubisky apparently before he signed with Pitt. I mean, that may be true also. All right, 3rd down and 1. And they're going to hand it off. It's a flea flicker. Goff's going to look to throw down the field, and he completes it. And I believe that's Jameson Williams, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. There is a flag on the play. And there's going to be a hold on the offense that negates the whole play. Wow. What a play, man. I just got called back. Goff dropped a dime in there for that, too. Let's see this hold. Yeah. Detroit beating itself. I mean, yeah, that was such a nice play, man. Such a nice throw. Like, we can talk about the catch and the run after the catch, but that throw was really nice. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 from the 25 with 11 and a half to go in the half. Goff backpedaling, looking, has time, checks it down, and he's going to fight his way for the 1st down. And that's number 42, Jackson. What's up, Amethyst? Happy Sunday to you as well. All right, so 1st and 10 from the 35, going to hand the ball off, and he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards. I think that was Jackson with the carry. I'm not familiar with this Jackson. Is it a fullback? I knew about Swift and Williams. All right, 10 and a half. Clock is running down as we go from the 38-yard line. 2nd down and 8. And he fakes the handoff. Goff looks, stands in, takes a shot, completes it. And that's to Reynolds for a big 1st down and moves the chains. And that's going to go for 16 yards to the Green Bay 46-yard line. All right, 1st and 10 from the Green Bay 46. He's going to hand it off to Jamal Williams. He's going to run up the middle for 9 yards. And it will be 2nd down and short. Time there is 9:45. The clock is rolling, so right around 9:45 in the half. JJ is solid, just always gets injured. All right, 2nd down and 1 from the 43, or from the 38, sorry. And Jared Goff's going to get sacked in the backfield for a loss of about 5. It'll be 3rd down and long coming up. Lots of time. There's plenty of time, yeah, for sure. Oh, Goff fumbled that ball when he got sacked, but he just fell right back on top of it. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 from the 42. And they're going to hand it off up the middle. That looks like a Swift, and Swift will get a 1st down and more all the way to the 30. 11 yards on the carry to the Green Bay 31. And we've got about 8 minutes left in the half. That was the greatest split of tackles I've ever seen. Goff Matt Ryan did the ball, but he recovered. All right, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. And he's going to fake the handoff. Has time, pressure's coming, then just throws it to the ground. 7:42 to go, 2nd down and 10. Third down and Green Bay left 2 guys in the box up the middle, overcommitted. Matt Ryan couldn't see a sack coming when it was right in front of him. That's true, man. I think he actually anticipated every play to be sacked. All right, second down and 10. Hands off to Swift. Swift tries to get to the outside, and he's going to get tackled for a loss. It's going to be about a loss of 3 or 4 on the carry. They just got to his feet. And that'll push him back to the Green Bay 35. And it'll be a third down and 14. All right, third and 14. He couldn't hold the ball and he's getting sacked anymore either. He was getting hard, man. Third and 14, quick pass to Swift. Swift's going to cross the 30. Not quite to the 25, and the field goal unit will come on for Detroit. And they're going to try to make this a 3-point game once again. Green Bay's defense has been tough. I mean, there's been a few spots where there's been openings. 46-yard field goal attempt is up, and it is no good. And so the Packers will take over at the Green Bay 27 with 6:13 left in the half. So the score stays 3-9, and Packers lead. Sub-Zero wins. You're right, you're right. Should have had Ray Finkel kick that field goal with the laces out. Laces out. Yeah, that was pretty wide, that field goal attempt. Lamar Jackson will be a Lion next year. I don't know. I think Jared Goff has earned another year. They might do whatever it is they want with their high first round pick, but I think Jared Goff has earned another season being QB1 there. Blitzzy's got a good connection with these guys, and that's key as well to having all these offensive pieces, but having some chemistry with them as well. Wasn't as wide as Ohio State's field goal last week. That is also true. That game's tomorrow, isn't it? The championship game, Balin, or I guess whoever. But that I know it was like a Monday. Is that like tomorrow Monday? But yeah, that field goal attempt for Ohio State, that was tough. Yep, go Horned Frogs. Let's go. I'm sorry, Mickey. I took a nap when I got home. Green Bay fans ice fishing. I mean, if it works. 1st and 10. Quick pass to Watson. Watson's got room to run, still in bounds. We'll go for about 15. Man, I love Christian Watson. All right, 1st and 10 from the 49. They are in Detroit territory. 5.5 to go in this first half. And this play is going to get blown dead. The play clock's on zeros, and I think Green Bay will use their first time out here. I think that one went over his head, Mickey. All right, 5:32 to go in the first half. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Green Bay at the Detroit 49. Ice fishing is fun when there's heat and beer involved. I feel like those two things are probably a must. And they're going to hand the ball off to Jones. Jones got nowhere to go. And he's going to get stuffed up. It'll be 2nd down in about 10. No gain on the play. Seven touchdowns, man, after week 9. Like, I just feel like his turnaround looks exactly like their season's turnaround. 2nd down and 10 for the Packers. Rodgers looks, has time, checks it down in the middle to Tunyon, and he's going to get it across the 45 to maybe the 44, and it'll be 3rd down. We got 4.5 minutes left in the first half. I think they said it feels, or at least feels like 27 degrees there. Not as cold as some of the games we've seen in Green Bay this year, but still, that is cold. All right, 3rd down and 5 from the 44. And this play is going to get blown dead as well. And that's going to be a delay game on Green Bay. I'm hungry for a Reuben from Arby's. I've actually never had their Reubens. I know a lot of people talk about them, but I've never had one. All right, 4 minutes to go. 3rd down and 10. So they're back at the 50 now. All right, Rodgers looking, quick pass over the middle to Tunyon. He's only going to get the 5 yards back, and it will be 4th down. And a near delay of game back to back in your own stadium. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Like, they're not playing bad, but this has been a weird game. I absolutely love cup of noodles. I never had the rice, but I love the noodles. 4th down and 6. The offense is still on the floor or on the field. Oh, somebody jumped. Rodgers going to take a shot down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. It looks like they got him to jump, so that is going to make this a 4th and 1 situation. Yeah, they jumped big. All right, 2:56 to go. It's 4th and 1. The offense is back out on the floor or on the field again. it makes sense that they are going to try to go for it here now. They've got Dillon lined up in the backfield. And they hand it off to Dillon. Dillon leaps his way across for the first down and moves the chains. Blue Kitty goes meow roaring. I mean, they're trying, John. They are trying. Both teams' defenses have played fairly well. All right, 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. And they might let this run down, and they will. It's going to be the 2-minute warning officially. Detroit still has all 3 timeouts. Green Bay still has 2. And we are 2 minutes away from halftime. She said, I'm here. Shibley? Is Shibley? You know, this hasn't been the shootout that we've anticipated, and we might see more of that in the second half. But I think this has been a good game. I mean, this has been a defensive battle. It doesn't look exciting based on the score, but it's been a good battle. Like he thought it was week 18. Dak forgot that week 18 actually matters, and it's a real thing. Apparently. It's been a careful matchup played by both beyond that first risk Green Bay took. I mean, when your season's on the line and you have the lead, I guess careful is the best way to approach it. I don't agree with that, Crafty. A touchdown for Green Bay because, the Lions are the only team that's gotten into the end zone in this game. Yeah, it was called back by a penalty, but they've taken that shot and connected deep. So I don't think one touchdown puts this game out of reach. This game is definitely, like, this sport anyway is a game of momentum, and all the Lions need is a little bit of momentum because we've seen what their offense can do. All right, it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 38-yard line. 2 minutes to go in this half. Rodgers hands it off to Jones. Jones cuts through the middle, still pushing forward. And he's going to come up just before the 30-yard line. And that'll be 6 yards at the Detroit 32. And the clock is going to continue to roll here. All right, we're under a minute and a half to go. 2nd down and 4. From the 32, quick pass, Aaron Jones. Jones has room to run. He fumbles the football, and it looks like Detroit has it. What's up, Nathan? This is like a 1980s NFC Central game of Grinder. Yeah, that's tough, man. A big fumble right there. He was moving the ball well, and it just flew out of his hands. I agree, though, about that, Jeff. Even though the Niners have had Rodgers' number, there's a chance he could light up the Niners secondary. Stidham did. And to be fair, whoever played for Arizona did pretty well, at least from the beginning of the game, from what I saw. So, yeah, it's definitely like that's not something that's ruled out, in my opinion. I was just telling somebody the other day. I say the likelihood of if Green Bay makes the playoffs to play the Niners is pretty high, and based on how this season has went, this would be the year that Green Bay beats the Niners. Roles reversed this year. I feel that way. All right, Mickey, sounds good, but yeah, I strongly feel that way. It's a weird season, but it could happen. Yeah, was it David Blau? Blau. All I saw from that entire game was the 77-yard pass to AJ Green for a touchdown. Because when I heard that AJ Green had a 77-yard touchdown, I didn't believe it. So I went and looked up the replay. That's what I'm saying. I think Tampa Bay has a real shot, as much as we don't want to admit that, to beat Dallas. And if we're going to be completely honest, I would rather see Tampa Bay win that game than Dallas. I think it would be funny for the Dallas to have a quick exit out of out of the playoffs again. It would be hilarious. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from Detroit, or for Detroit from their own 15. They've got 3 timeouts and a minute 16 to go. Goff looking, quick fires, and it's caught at about the 19. And that was Reynolds. They're trying to move a little up tempo here. It would be what we've been used to. All right, 2nd down and 5 now. From the 20, Goff looking, throws, and nearly picked off. And the clock stops at 52. What a play, man, to break that pass up. No shot of completing it that way. Yeah, that's what the Packers defense has done a really great job locking down these receivers. All right, 3rd down and 5 from the 20. Goff looking, fires to the outside, completes it to St. Brown for a 1st down as he backpedals out of bounds. And it will be 47 seconds left on the clock. All right, 1st and 10 from the 26. 47 seconds to go. Still have 3 timeouts. Green Bay has 2. Goff looking, backpedaling. Throws up the screen to Swift. Swift trying to get to the outside. He'll get about 3 yards and will go out of bounds with 41 seconds remaining. All right, 2nd down and 7. Detroit trying to find a spark on offense before we're going into halftime. Looking, fires over the middle, caught, and he takes a shot, but he gets the first down, and it looks like they're going to use their first timeout here. It looked like he was happy to get hit as hard as he did just then. Like, I couldn't tell if he was mad or if it just made him, like, more excited. But he took a shot to his side. And that was number 11, which was the Raymond with the catch. What's up, Brad? All right, it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Low snap, Goff fires to the outside to Swift. Swift, it gets about 6 yards, goes down inbounds. The clock's rolling, and the clock's going to get stopped at 29 seconds, and it looks like Detroit's going to use their second timeout here. It's so weird going from Chiefs to Lions. You can pick the 1 to 3 receiver by the time they leave the huddle in the Lions. Pretty basic 10 years ago offense. Go Niners. Hey, yeah, big win today. I didn't get to see any of that game other than pretty much like a few highlights from the first quarter. But all wins are big wins. All right, so they're going to have 30 seconds left, and it's going to be 2nd down and 5 with 1 timeout remaining from their own 45-yard line. All right, Goff, and pressure coming quick, gets it away to Swift. Swift's crossing the 40, and he's going to take it all the way down inside Green Bay territory. And they're trying to move quickly. I think they want to spike the ball here. Or they might just run a play. 10 seconds on the clock. It's still rolling. They're going to run a play here. He throws, and it is incomplete. And that will stop the clock at 5 seconds. 2nd down and 10. A 1-second drop. Good read. I mean, I admire this team. I'm not going to say I love them, but I admire this team. All right, 5 seconds on the clock. Looks like they're going to try to run one more play here before trying to send a field goal unit on. Oh, I'm sure he is, man. He's been like a wreck the last 3 days, like leading up to this game. 2nd timeout used by Green Bay here. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I didn't expect them to like make the playoffs. I still thought they were like a year out. But I did see them like improving from last season. This was a pretty big jump. And if the cards had fallen in just a little bit different way, they might have been in the playoffs. So that's pretty cool. 2nd and 10, quick pass over the middle, and they went down, and they're going to use their final timeout with 2 seconds remaining. That was a catch to St. Brown for 8 yards, and they're going to send the field goal kicker on to cut this lead The Green Bay has the 3. What's up, Rob? It's like a little league team. Go have fun, guys. There'll be orange slices at halftime. This one missed field goal is looking, especially if he makes this, is looking kind of big right now. All right, it's going to be a 48-yard field goal attempt. I don't know what just happened, but the ball is just rolling to the kicker. Now there's a flag. Hang on a second. It was the latest flag ever thrown, I think. I don't know what happened. Wait, what was Rasul Douglas doing, man? What's happening? Wait, so it's gonna be a personal foul on Douglas. I don't know what he was doing. He just walked up between the O line and D line and just like grabbed the football from where the center was at, or the long snapper. What? Why would he do that? Yeah, he interfered with the snap, but like, what was the point? Like, did we miss something that he got cued to, like that he knew about and we didn't? Is it because Green Bay tried to take a timeout? So it's going to be a 33-yard field goal attempt instead of the 40 whatever it was, and it will be good. And we have officially made it to halftime. It is going to be 6-9, and the Lions will receive the ball after the half. The score is I mean, that's one way to ice the kicker. Just take the ball from the center. Just walk right up there and take it. I mean, that's why you don't do drugs, people. Like, but why did he do that? Like, I saw that Green Bay was trying to take a timeout, but yeah, he never lined up. He just went and grabbed the football. So, I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, did he know something we didn't? Did something happen that, us on TV can't, like, watching on TV can't see it? If he drops it after he centers, it's technically a fumble. Guess I gotta do stupid stuff to keep the Vegas point spread true. It's the opposite of a knowing the rules moment. It's like anything can happen in the NFL, and we're just, even though we should be numb to just the most random things like this happening, it still takes us by surprise every single time. That just didn't feel like a real thing that happened. Like, I didn't watch him just do that because why would I? Chugs are bad. Okay. Okay. All right, let's. All right, so like I said before, when we get back from halftime, the Lions will be set to receive the ball first. We don't play well, not well at all. Please, Packers, please. They haven't played bad though. That's the thing. Like, I don't think either of these teams have played bad. And the only bad thing that truly happened, was the Aaron Jones fumble, which was just unfortunate. But I still think they've played well. It's been a very grindy type of game. I mean, they don't always happen, but like things happen, and you still have the lead at the end of the day, and that's all you can ask for going into halftime. You need to come out of the half, get a big defensive stop. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This game could be a completely different game after the half. Oh, the final score was 6-26 from the Cowboys in Washington. That's crazy. Yeah, I almost wish I had watched that game, but I am protesting Washington football right now because he fumbles. I mean, yeah, but nobody talks bad about him when he doesn't fumble and does all the good. So he's human. He makes mistakes. It happens. It's not like he fumbles every single game and costs every single game. Like he is still an asset and a big piece in the success in Green Bay's turnaround. Miami with the most unimpressive win of the weekend. I would have to agree 100%. I was actually rooting for the Pats to win. Yeah, I was only rooting for the Pats to win because out of the 3 potential 7 seeds, the one like I just don't want to deal with the Steelers, but um the line or the Dolphins are kind of just decimated, man. They don't have a quarterback and they don't really know who they are right now, and then the Steelers are the Steelers. So, I would rather have been the Patriots in this situation, but we'll see what the Dolphins can do against the Bills next week. We never run the ball, run the damn ball. Packers fans today, Jones always fumbles with them. I mean, yeah, and you thought the Bills were going to lose a scripted game. I mean, I feel like the only thing actually scripted of that game was the first play of the game being a 97-yard kick return touchdown. Because I'm pretty sure someone said before the game, wouldn't it be wild if he took it to the house to get this crowd going? And then it just happened. So, like, that's that, whatever. And I didn't say I thought the Bills were going to lose. I said I wanted the Patriots to win the most out of the 3 because no one wants to see the Steelers in the playoff, and the Dolphins are just fighting to get to the end right now. Like, the Patriots are the most. I guess you can make the argument the Steelers are a team now. But I don't like them and I don't want to see them. Bless you twice. Don't Thank you. Thank you. I turned on the game a few seconds late and thought the NFL had just awarded the Bills a 6-point handicap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone at the beginning before the game was like, "Yeah, that what they need is like a kick return touchdown to get this crowd super wound up and into this game." And then like they kicked off and it went to the house for 6. Now the fact that it happened twice was what was awesome about that. I also like Naeem Hines, so well the first one just seemed fake, man. Perna just released a video on Denver Seasons titled Descent into Madness. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Perna gives me a good laugh every now and then. Alright, so now they're saying right here at this halftime report that Tua's return for the playoffs is possible. So, if and only if he is good to play, man. Like if he's not good, they just need to say that and not tiptoe around the idea of one or the other. Like if he's not good, they need to just say, okay, you are not good. You don't need to play. You need to take the rest of the year off. Um, but if he is good and able to play, I'm not saying they're gonna beat Buffalo, but I'm saying that they have a shot to make it a game. It's very 50-50. The only first round playoff game that I'm fairly like certain that will be like a close game is the Chargers and Jags. I don't personally think he's good, man, but I'm not a doctor. I don't get paid to make medical, you know, statements about NFL players, like that's not me. But, so that many head injuries, it just doesn't seem necessary to put a guy at risk like that cuz one more shot and he might not be the same person after it. And you don't want to see someone go down like that. And we understand that it's the risk of playing the game, but I think they need to do what's best for Tua at this point. Tyreek, I was watching this fantasy championship today, and I saw the questionable thing get popped up on Tyreek's status, but I didn't see a minute of that game, so I did not know what happened. What's up, Clinton? Well, 27-23 Detroit win. Help your bet. Oh, the score doesn't matter. Actually, a Detroit win would not help my bet, but the score definitely doesn't matter. Yeah, I think Tua should be done for the year, but we don't know his situation. We don't know his health. We don't know what's going on with him, and we don't know what kind of progress he's made. So we can't make that assumption until like a doctor says something. Hey, Craig, have a good night. Appreciate you being in here. Does Green Bay have to win to cover your bet? Yes. Yes. But you know what? It's just a little bet. So if it loses, it loses. It's okay. Looks like we're getting a lot closer to our kickoff to the third quarter. Like I said before, the Lions will get the ball first. I am really curious to see how these two teams, what kind of adjustments they made at the half. If we're gonna get a grindy um, a grindy second half, or if it's gonna open up a little bit. Just a little $10,000 bet, no biggie. I don't have $10,000 to bet. Tom has no beer until Packers get a touchdown. Who do you like in the AFC, like in the playoffs? In my opinion, the 1, 2, or 3 seed, one of those 3 will represent the Super Bowl. But I am really curious to see who comes out on top of the Jags and Chargers matchup. Because I feel like whoever wins that game could make a run. Like, whoever wins that game is most likely going to have to play the Chiefs. And as much as I don't like to think about it, kickoff is up. It's a short kick going to be returned from the 5. He's got a blocker in front of him. He'll cross the 20 to about the 26 where he'll be brought down. But the Chiefs struggle against the AFC South, and we swept the Chargers in the regular season. So I don't like the odds of the Chiefs playing against either of those teams. So I think that could be a good matchup. As much as I don't want it, it could be a good matchup for whoever wins that game. But in my opinion, the 1, 2, or 3 seed will be the AFC Super Bowl representative. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. And Goff, quick fire over the middle. It's low, and it will be incomplete to Williams. 2nd down and 10. Dry first half. Man, he's a strong man for that. Bengals are the Chiefs' thorn. Yeah, but that matchup between Jacksonville or the Chargers is so 50-50 of what Chiefs team is going to come out to play them, just based on how we play them. 2nd down and 10 from the 26. Goff looking, has time, flushed right, and he'll cross the 30 and then slide down. But you're right, Clinton, and I won't deny that, and I won't try to hide from it. It's just true. And a lot of Chiefs fans want to face the Bengals again in the playoffs. I don't know why. But I don't. I'd rather face the Bills, but I'll take as far as this team will take us and be happy with that. All right, 3rd down and 5 from the 31. Goff looking, fires. It's low, but I think it's caught by DJ Chark. Either way, it will be a 4th down. About 4th and 2, 4th and 3. What an incredibly low catch, but I think it was a catch. It may have touched the ground. But if that's a catch, that's a great catch. No prize either way. So it's 4th and 2. Too low for him to run with it. But if it had been a little bit higher, he might have been able to reach for a 1st down. All right, punt is up. And he'll return from the 15, crossing the 20, the 25, and that's where he'll go down. No room to run. 1st down and 10 from the 25. No reason to challenge that one, man, because it was a 4th down and there was a good chance that the Lions were not going to go for it on 4th down right there. So I like the no challenge there. I didn't know how I felt about it with Green Bay. Actually, I didn't like it at all with Green Bay. It just happened to work out in the 1st half, but we'll see. Yeah, man, this game gets me all excited because like if Green Bay or Seattle makes the playoffs, I'm gonna be excited for it. But like I'm so sad that the regular season, we're an hour or so away from it being over, but I'm so excited about the playoffs and all these teams. Like the AFC is just like seems like a fever dream, man. Every matchup feels like a Super Bowl matchup, but uh I'm just so excited. Yeah, you have to protect those timeouts and in case of emergency. This is so early 90s Green Bay versus Detroit. Vintage anything is not always a bad thing. I'll be sitting here listening to the game through you as I reroll halves from my last 2022 box. And sorry to say it, it was a skunk box. Hey, as long as you started off your 2023 on the right foot, that's an old box. This is a new year, Rob. Yeah. Man, David Bakhtiari's giving Aiden Hutchinson a time. While on the other side of the line, he's getting whatever he wants. Murph's Magnet Mania says, Go Lions. I feel like I've seen your name before over a dad's stream, but thanks for coming in here, dropping a chat. We appreciate it. And it's been a good game so far. I know some people don't think so, but I think it's been a good game so far. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. At the 25, play action. Rodgers rolling right. He's got time. Looks like he's just gonna keep, and he'll get about 5 or 6 yards. Step out of bounds. No, score's out. I'm not messing with the scoreboard. So it's gonna be 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard run by Rodgers. As much as I know they're probably timid about Aaron Jones, I need him to get a couple more carries in this game. And then they hand it off to him. He spins out and gets a 1st down and more, and he's still on his feet, still going just shy of the 50. I spoke that into existence. Thank you, football gods, for listening. Good game. I've only fallen asleep twice. I mean, I'm pretty tired, so I get it. All right, just feed Aaron Jones a little bit more. And they're going to hand it off to him. He's going to try to get to the outside. No room to run this time. And it will be 2nd down. Jones taunts every time he makes 1 yard. He's going to get called sooner or later. He taunts? I don't know. I've never really noticed. All right, 2nd down and 10. There's Jones in the backfield. Rodgers backpedaling, looking, fires across the field, gets it to Lazard. Lazard's going to get it across the 40 and another 1st down. Oh. Yeah, that probably does happen. I don't know. I've seen a couple games get chippy today. It was getting real chippy at the end of the Bengals Ravens game today. And I'm like, y'all need to settle down. You got to play each other next week. All right, 1st and 10 from the 37. Gives it to Jones again. Jones jumps over a guy. loses the football, but I think he was down by contact after a gain of about 3. He did almost drop that one. I don't understand the Aaron Jones hate. Like, every player in this league that is good at their position has made a mistake before. But I love this guy. He does get hit hard, and I mean sometimes things like that happen. But I think he's super talented, man. 2nd down and 7. Rodgers backpedaling. He's gonna take a shot down the field, and he tries to get it to Jones. It's nearly picked. Why was the running back running that kind of like shot down the sideline route? Cincinnati and Buffalo lost in the first round of the playoffs. Uh, I would only be happy about it because that means if we make it to the championship game, we don't have to play at a neutral site. I don't think Buffalo will lose, though. All right, 3rd down and 7 from the 35. Rodgers quick throw. It's too low. Trying to get it to, I believe that's Mercedes Lewis. And they're going to send the field goal unit on. I mean, I can't be mad either way if that were to happen, as long as my team wins in the 2nd round. All right, 53-yard field goal attempt by Crosby. Kick is up, and it's going to doink out, and it will be no good. The score remains 6-9 with 9:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. I really hate my current city's life in the Lions' hands, but go Lions, I guess. That's fair, Jeff. I get it. Before everything that happened on Monday night, I felt the same way about the Bengals. I was just like, I hate that, like, my path to the number 1 seed, like, depends on Cincinnati beating Buffalo because I knew that the Patriots weren't going to do that this week. And obviously that was before everything happened, but I had that same kind of feeling in my stomach. I mean, it hit the crossbar, the middle of the crossbar, and bounced out. It doinked right back out. I'm not that short. Close, but not that short. You said not Alex the kick. That's pretty funny though. It was a doinker. I think they said that was like what, a 51-yard field goal attempt? 53-yard field goal attempt, and it hit the crossbar. So it wasn't all that short. What's up, Denise? Uh-oh. The internet did a weird thing for a second, but it looks like it is okay. Oh, longer than it looked. Yeah, I mean, it didn't feel like it was that long, but I think the weather, the Lions missed a field goal earlier. And if you notice that these kickoffs, some of them are like getting kicked to like the 5 or 6 or 7 yard line, and I think the weather's playing a factor in the kicks. She's here. I don't know if she's in the chat, but she's here. All right, so it's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Lions on their own 43. They're gonna hand the ball off to Williams. Williams gets an edge, and he'll get a first down. And he is wound up trying to get his team fired up as well. I love playing soccer in late November when the ball is a rock. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I just like I've watched games like in Foxborough and different places over the course of the later part of the season. 1st and 10, Jared Goff's going to take a shot down the field and it is caught and it'll be down at the 1-yard line. I couldn't believe he just threw it up like that, and that was to Raymond, number 11. Did you see how the ball looked up in the air? It didn't even look real. It looked like he just threw it straight up in the air. He rolled to his left side, turned and just threw it up, just launched it. What a play, man. That was close to being a touchdown. There's 8:09 left in the third, by the way, and they're going to hand the ball off to Jamal Williams, and he will get in for the touchdown. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. And the Lions take their first lead of the game. All right, and they are getting set to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Detroit leads 13-9 with about 8 minutes left in the third quarter. 8:05. It's a whole new game. You're right, dude. I'm amazed with that throw because he went to his left side, stopped, turned his body around, and it really felt like he just looked up and launched it and said, "Well, I hope someone's over there somewhere," and it just took him right to the one. Um, yeah, great play. I never thought that was gonna work, but that just like just reeked of like that's gonna be a turnover somehow. A turnover, someone's gonna run into someone and, outfielders in baseball just run into each other, losing it. It wasn't nearly as high as I thought it was when they showed the replay, but that's what it felt like watching it, like, first take. I didn't know he could do that. Jared Goff has been very impressive this season. I'm just gonna say it, this whole season, except for maybe that one game against the Patriots. Bro, if I threw that up in Madden, it's a pick every time. Every single time. But in Madden, I guess you got the field vision. You can pull someone from the left side of the field all the way across the right before the ball falls. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have a lot of time, and if you can see it coming, then you have time to cut across. But no way, dude. Oh, that's so crazy. I'm getting sacked before throwing deep. Yeah, I just don't throw deep on Madden ever. Like, I am such a medium or short pass or keep it myself before going deep. Bro, I've never seen someone more back and forth than Puppet today. Puppet, it's gonna be okay. You still got a quarter and a half. You got a quarter and a half of game left. Wait, who's your rookie quarterback? Or is it you made your own player? Sorry, I've been really behind on YouTube. I haven't watched a lot of YouTube lately, so I don't know. All right, kickoff's up. He's going to return it, crossing the 15, cutting it back across the field, and he'll get about to the 17-yard line. 9-15, I guess. I guess so. Darren Jordan. Okay. But it's not over. It's not over till it's over. We got 8 minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 17. And we have the whole fourth quarter as well. We got a lot of football left to play. Anything can happen. 1st and 10. They're going to fake the handoff to Dylan. He's being chased, and he finally just kind of throws it away in the direction of Dylan. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Right. I get that. All right, 2nd down and 10. 7:55 to go from the 17 still. And Rodgers backpedaling, steps up, fires, gets it away to Lazard. Lazard's going to get about 8 of those yards, and it will be 3rd down and short. Hey, I'm back. I've been busy since moving, but I'm trying to stay active and you're watching your content. What's up, average Packers fan? Welcome to the chat. What a nice throw by Rodgers. He was getting basically slide tackled as he threw that. All right, 3rd and 3. Rodgers looking, quick fire over the middle, caught. And that is enough for a 1st down from Lazard. 1st down and 10. Moving the chains. We got 7 minutes left in this third quarter. Was your username Average Packers Fan? Or was it something different? Quick toss on the last one. On Mark, he's good. I agree. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. Rodgers looking. Gonna check it down to Jones. Jones is able to get about 4.5 yards, and it will be 2nd down. I'm Logan. Okay, see, the name Logan sounds familiar, but I don't recognize the username. Well, either way, welcome back. I'm happy to have you here with us tonight. Last night of football. Last night of regular season football. And that's Mickey. 2nd down and 6 from the 34. They're going to toss it to Jones, trying to get Jones to the outside, and he does. And he's going to go down right around the 1st down mark. Looks like they're going to mark him a little bit short. That's like 4 passes. Oh, there you go. I was partying in the Chiefs-Bengals game with you. Like the Chiefs-Bengals game from last year. But heck yeah. I know a lot's happened since then. So I do apologize. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and inches. They marked him just shy. And Aaron Rodgers is going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 2 yards like on the QB sneak. AFC Championship game. Okay, I remember being in here for that, and that one was fun. And that's Rugby for a first down. I'm a random person on the internet. I didn't expect to be remembered. I mean, I try my best. I really do. All right, 1st and 10 from the 41. Rodgers looking. He's going to take a shot down the field to Watson. And that is caught all the way down just outside the 10. And there is a flag on the play. But a huge play right there to get the Packers right back in this thing. What a play, man. What a play. He was being pulled back. I think you're still winning. Boy is good. He is good, man. Lions versus the refs, no one else on the field. I don't think that's true. All right, 1st and 10 from the 14. Gonna hand the ball off to Aaron Jones. Jones pushes his way forward for 2 yards. And it will be 2nd down and 8. My emotions watching the Packers this year. Oh, absolutely. I get that. It's been a roller coaster for Packers fans. I don't think the Packers get all the calls. All right, 2nd down and 8. And they're going to turn around, fake the handoff to Dillon. Going to take a shot to the back of the end zone, and that's a touchdown to Allen Lazard. And the Packers retake the lead. We're getting true vintage football from Aaron Rodgers and company. Oh, that's a fact, man. That happened. Kick is up for the extra point, and it is good. The Packers take a 3-point lead, 13-16. And we've got 3:17 left in the third quarter. Getting ready for kickoff. Dude, Lazard is one of those guys, man. First of all, I feel like him and Watson are like father and son, man. Like he's just the veteran, older player coaching the young guy up. Um, who's got the talent and he's got the experience to teach. And then you've got Christian Watson on the other side, man. The score is 13-16 with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. This game, yeah, you're right, Mickey. There was that. Well, there's 2 missed field goals. One by the Lions and one by the Packers. I mean, I don't know why you're blaming the refs. Like Christian Watson still caught that ball, even though there was a penalty because he got pulled back. I mean, he caught it either way. So I don't know how the refs would be helping them out there. He was pulled back. His arm was grabbed, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Watson can become top 10 of all time in a first ballot Hall of Fame. Mark my words. You know what? As long as he has a healthy and consistent career, 100%, he will be up there in the conversation. I mean, I don't have a dog in this fight, but I feel like the officiating has been completely fair in this game. Every call that's been made has needed to be made for both sides. Eight touchdowns in 4 games is crazy. Yeah, you guys got to steal with that guy. 317 mostly. 317. And we're kicking off now. Kickoff is up. And it's a short kick at the 6. Going to return to the 20, 25, 30. And go down about the 32, 33 area. Hang on. I gotta go back. I have to go back, look at something real quick. All right, 1st and 10 from the 32. And they're going to hand the ball off to Williams. Williams going to make a cut across the 35 for a short gain. It will be 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Ravens. I mean, the Ravens. For the Lions. I don't know what I'm talking about. On the Detroit 37. Goff looking, has time, going to take a shot. And it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Williams. Just can't haul it in. 3rd down and 5. 2:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. I think that was a catchable ball, man. All right, 3rd down and 5. Big down right here. This Packers crowd has been insane in this game. And Goff gonna throw, but he just throws it into the ground, and it will be 4th down and 5. Go Ravens. I don't know why I said Ravens. My preseason Super Bowl prediction, it was Chiefs and Eagles, and both of them are still in there. So until one of those teams loses, I'm just gonna keep saying that because I think any one of the AFC representatives can make the Super Bowl. And at this point, anybody in the NFC also, I feel that way. 4th and 5, kick is up. And it's going to be returned from the 20. Going to make a cut to the inside to the 25. It's fumbled, but it is recovered by Green Bay. But I don't know. These are going to be some good playoffs this year. I already know. It looked like he was down before the ball popped up, but either way, recovered by Green Bay. They're talking him down on the sideline. I don't think that was his fault by any means. He got like pretzel dude to the ground and the ball popped up, but Green Bay recovered either way. He looked like he was down, but don't tell Collinsworth. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. And he's going to toss to Jones. Jones can make a cut to the inside, and he'll get about 6 yards before being dragged down. There is a flag on the play. And it's going to be a hold on the offense. And they are going to be moving backwards. So they returned the punt, and it got fumbled, but immediately caught by another receiver. But I think he was down when the fumble happened. And it was at the 26. They just ran it for 6, but then there was a hold penalty on Green Bay. So it's going to be 1st and 20 now from the 16-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the third. Rodgers alone in the backfield. Backpedaling, looking. Wants to take a shot down the field, and he does. And it is picked off. It's going the other way to the 30, to the 25, and that's where he'll get pushed out of bounds. There is a flag on the play. So I can return them to the bank tomorrow and order more. Heck yeah, Rob. We'll have to see what this flag was. Unless this was a free play, then this is bad for Green Bay. So it was illegal contact, hands to the face on the defense. But I would like to see what happened. I never saw it. Oh, okay, I see what they called. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 21 for Green Bay. And they're going to hand it off up the middle to A.J. Dillon. He's going to get 8 yards, 9 yards on the carry. Green Bay keeps the ball because it happened before the ball was thrown. All right, 2nd down and 1 from the 30. They're going to hand it off to Dillon again. Dillon fighting his way to get that extra yard and a 1st down. All right, we got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Play clock's running down, so they'll have to run at least one more play before the end of the third quarter. They're on their own 32 now. And he's going to hand it off to Dillon. Dillon's going to stumble forward for 4, and that should run us down to the end of the third quarter. The Packers lead by 3 going into the fourth. We got 15 minutes of football remaining. And I anticipate is still to be a full of excitement fourth quarter. I'm gonna. You should watch the Packers in the playoffs because they really get the calls. I'm actually gonna just listen to a bit of Grossi. I haven't been able to make it over there today. I know he's probably losing it. Oh wait, I clicked on my stream. I don't want to listen to me. All right. There we go. This Ronald McDonald House ad. This kid does not look happy at all. Now they're just comparing Rodgers and Favre right now. Based on how their feet look when they throw. I mean, they're showing the side by side. It looks identical. Weird house get went dark when a bunch of teams went to the woods with the Raiders, so let go and give up on it all because it doesn't matter. I haven't been following it all, but I know a lot of people said that this year's been kind of hectic on there. 2nd and 6, Rodgers taking a shot down the sideline, and he hit him in the hands, but I don't understand why he didn't catch that. It hit him in the hands. Yeah, that was Romeo Dobbs. I want to say it was a drop, but it just hit him in the hands. He didn't try to catch it. You can't drop it if you don't try to catch it. It was a weird spot right there. All right, they're down in 6 now from the 36-yard line. Rodgers backpedaling, steps up. Looks like he's going to keep, and he does. He takes a lot of contact, and he's going to get about 2 yards. And it'll be 4th down. I think I just saw Rodgers push somebody, dude. Could you imagine him throwing hands? He did. He got at least 3 dudes like all together, including I think his own guys. Yeah. Grossi trying something new. And I enjoy it. It's just like I feel like you got to be like in the mood to watch it, Jeff. All right, 4th and 4. Punt is up. And they're going to let it bounce. And that'll be at the 25-yard line. All right, so it's going to be in 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 25-yard line. And quick throw to St. Brown. And that's around the 40-yard line, 1st down and 10. All right, I can't listen to him. I get very distracted. I was like, the characters are all named after key players in the franchise, like the Chiefs are named Lenny, but then I realized I didn't need a whole Grassy Mythos universe to try and follow. 1st and 10, gonna hand the ball off to Williams. Williams crossing the 50 and another 1st down. Yeah, I enjoy watching it every now and then, but I just like can't get myself. I go in and out of watching YouTube videos. I go through phases. But it is entertaining. I will say that. All right, 1st and 10 from the 50 for the Lions. And they're going to hand the ball off to Williams. Williams still on his feet, still going. And he's going to get about 8 yards on the carry. I like that Brady is the scooter. Oh, man, I do. I like it. It's funny. Man, I got to repeat that. I love the story of this Lions team. They're inspiring, man. All right, 12 minutes left in the 4th quarter. The Lions are on the 42, gonna throw it back to Swift. Swift's got room to run, and he will get another 1st down, go out of bounds, moving deeper into Packers territory. Man, it's crazy that they've got Swift and Williams, and they're obviously 2 different types of backs, but, like, I feel like they can utilize both of them the same and just be just as effective. All right, 1st and 10, hands it off to Swift. Swift gets back to the line of scrimmage, and not much else. We've got 11 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Do you drive for work? Everyone.
All right, 2nd and 10, gets it to Swift again. He tries to hurdle a guy and can't do it. I think that was over Jair, and it just wasn't happening. He got up, man. He got up underneath him, and he said no. That was awesome. It's so weird. I've got my TV volume to 0 and I can still hear it. Face full of D, literally, man. 3rd down and 8. They're gonna run the ball up the left side with Swift. They're not gonna get there, and it will be 4th down. Dude, that was that's awesome. All right, looks like they're gonna go for it here. This is a huge chance for this Packers defense and this Lions offense to make a statement. 4th down and 2 from the 25. Goff looking, quick pass to the outside, and it is caught. And that looks like a first down. Number 4. I do not know who caught that. Is that Chark? It is Chark. That was the most awkward, uncomfortable catch/fall I've ever seen, though. No contact. All right, 20 from the 22, 1st and 10, toss to Swift. Swift's got room to run. He's going to get a first down and go out of bounds. And they'll have another first down here. They're trying. They are trying, mostly. All right, first down and 10. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. They're on the 11-yard line. Still can get another first down, technically, here. Goff looking. Going to check it down behind the line to Swift. Swift makes a move, and he's going to go down at about the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. And it looks like Swift's a little slow to get up. Ooh. I can't tell if that was like a knee or an ankle or what, but that did not look good. And he took a shot to the face. All right, so they're going to get Walker for unsportsmanlike conduct, and that was for hitting him in the face. And it's gonna so that's gonna make it 1st and goal for the Lions. Hanging around my house is waiting for me on my back patio. I wasn't expecting him. Festus striped skin. Wait, so they're saying he pushed a member of the staff? I don't know what's happening. Oh. Yeah, the guy that went on to the field to check on Swift, he just pushed him. Oh, they just threw him out of the game. Yeah, they're going to throw him out of the game for shoving the trainer. One of the trainers on the field trying to take after take care of Swift. I remember that in Buffalo. 1st and goal from the 5. And they're going to hand the ball off to Williams. And he'll get maybe 1 yard. It will be 2nd down and goal. All right, second down and goal from the 4. And they're going to hand it off to Williams. Williams is going to push. And it looked like a touchdown, but one ref is saying no touchdown. Why would you show a trainer? I don't know, man. That's close. I can't see the football, so I can't really judge if that went in or not. I can see the pack moving, but so that's going to be third down and goal. There is 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you cannot come off the bench and come onto the field and make contact. Now, he was already on the field. The trainer came. Okay, so they're going to call timeout on third and goal. The Lions are going to use the first one. Yeah, there was an injured Lion on the field. A trainer came out to take. Well, there was a couple trainers that came out to take a look at him, and then he pushed him while he was on the field. He didn't come off the bench. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of football left. Especially if you can hold the Lions to 3 right here, the game is in your hands, and it's up to them to control it at that point. All right, 5:57 to go. It's gonna be third down and goal from the 1, and well, from it's like inches, man. And they're gonna hand it off up the middle to Williams, and Williams is gonna make his way in for a second touchdown. And this is pretty much the same play that they ran earlier in the game when they got their other touchdown. And they're lining up to kick the extra point. Point is up, and it is good. Lions lead 20-16 in the fourth quarter. Not wearing pads. He's on the field to help players, and like last week, maybe save her life. That was uncalled for. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was so angry about. I mean, the trainer kind of put his hand on his chest, trying to walk around him, and let him know he was there, not just gonna bulldoze into him. And it is what it is, but you can't go after someone that's basically defenseless like that for no reason. And I mean, he didn't hurt him by any means, but you never know what can happen. You gotta respect the guys around you. Yeah, Daniel, that one, it looked like a touchdown, but he was buried in a pack that was continuously moving. So I could see the pack moving. I saw his head at one point, but I don't know if the ball crossed. But it didn't matter. That goal line stand was where it needed to be. I think maybe it's my dad's TV I hear. Cause I've turned the sound completely off, but I can still hear it, and I think maybe it's his TV. Oh, officially, the Texans have fired Lovie Smith. Another one and done in Houston. I'm really kind of upset they did not give him a second year. Did they fire him because he won today and they don't have the number 1 pick anymore? I mean, that would be stupid. Whatever. That organization is, I don't even know. looks like Jamal Williams passed Barry Sanders, most number of rushing touchdowns in a season in franchise history. It is with an extra game, but you know, whatever it is, it's a big milestone for Jamal Williams. All right, kickoff's up. He's going to return it out of the end zone to the 10, 15, 20. Still going and down at the 21. Hey, Jeff, appreciate you. He says go Lions for the Seahawks to make the playoffs. They're my backup team after the Chiefs. I appreciate you. We just had kickoff after the score. And I guess Rodgers got checked out for an injury. Maybe his wrist or his thumb that he had injured previously, but they're getting ready for their offensive sequence. Rodgers is on the floor or on the field right now, and they're going to start from their own 21, I believe. Yes, 21. And there's 5:49 to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to fake the handoff to Dillon. Rodgers steps up, checks it down to Jones behind the line, and Jones is going to get 8 or 9 on the play. And it's going to be second down and 2. It'll be short yardage right here to gain. But the Packers need a touchdown to stay in this one. Blue Kitty is trying. They told him he was going to get let go before the game, so he made sure they wanted to lose the first overall pick. That's funny. Second and 2, they handed off to Aaron Jones. He's not going to get there. Will be third down. Well, if he goes out of bounds, I will say out of bounds, but most everything's been in bounds. So, I will say out of bounds if the clock gets stopped, I guess. So I can be a little more specific. Third down and 2. Clock continues to roll. It's 4.5 minutes to go. Rodgers, quick throw to Watson. Watson gets the edge and enough for the first down. Clock's going to continue to roll here. He'll get about 2 or 3 yards. With the Hail Mary Classic. You right. It'd be cool to see like a game ender and a Hail Mary here. All right, so it's going to be first and 10 for the Packers at the 33, 3:45 to go. Rodgers going to take a shot to the left side and just over the head of Lazard, incomplete. This clock stopped at 3:41. And it will be second down and 10. It looks like he had Watson there on that last play. All right, second down and 10 from the 33. Rodgers backpedaling, stands in, tries to check it down to Dillon, but throws it a little bit too far ahead of him. And it will be incomplete. 3:37 to go. Third down and 10. His hands aren't taped up or anything, so it must not be too bad. But he keeps taking shots to the ground. All right, third down and 10, 3:37. Rodgers backpedaling. Pressure's coming. He's going to take a shot down the field. And it's going to be picked off. It's going the other way. And he'll cross the 50 and go out of bounds. There's 3:27 remaining in the fourth quarter. I don't know what really happened right there. And they're going to cut to commercial break. It's not game. It's not over yet. There's still almost 4 minutes left. And I think both teams have all their timeouts, so there's still time. Yeah, there's still 4 minutes left, and I think the Packers still have all 3 timeouts, along with the Lions have all 3 timeouts as well. I've been Grossi's self-destruct mode enabled. Did we just see Rodgers' last pass as a Packer? No way. He'll be back next year. I'm confident in that. Plus, they'll get the ball back in this game for sure. Unless they don't get a single stop on defense. Yeah, he's going to get the ball back in this game. I have a feeling. You know what? Detroit has had no interceptions in this game, I don't think. And so the Packers have been fairly clutch late in games on the defense. Yeah, dude, no way. Rodgers will be there for probably at least 2 more years if I had to guess. What's up, sister? He's got paid and he's building a relationship with these young guys. And so I think he's got motivation to stay longer. Because all the Packers need is a 3 and out to get the ball back and they can stop from a field goal, so a no score, and still have a shot in this game. Okay, 3:27 left in all 3 timeouts. Detroit has 2. Retiring golf. All right, from their own 45, gonna fake the handoff, stand in, and throw. And they're gonna say that's an incomplete pass to St. Brown. He's saying it's a catch. And it's gonna be 2nd down and 10. Well, it never hit the ground. Yeah, it never touched the ground for either of them. I don't think that's true mostly. I don't know why people say that, man. Like, I know he's got that I don't care attitude, but if he actually didn't care, he would have dipped before this year started. All right, so they're going to call it a catch because I guess it was. It never hit the ground. And they're going to run the ball up the middle for 9 yards. And it will be 2nd down. And Green Bay's going to use their first timeout. All right, so this is going to be second down and short for the Lions. All right, Mosley. Have a good one. All right, second down and 1, and there is a flag. And the Packers player jumped across the line. That's going to be neutral zone infraction, which will give the Lions a first down. Bring in Bobby Boucher for the linebacker position in this drive. Bro, nobody's getting past that line. All right, 2:28 to go. It's going to be second down and 1. I thought there was a penalty. And they're going to hand the ball off. And it looks like they may have gotten a stop. One ref signaling a first down, but I thought they got a stop there. Let's see. I'm not sure what play they're showing. Okay, they're showing him jumping. Final meow coming. Green Bay's using their second timeout here. They've got one timeout left and the 2-minute warning. There's 2:22 to go. Detroit still has 2 of their timeouts in this half. All right, it's going to be first and 10 at the 24. And they're going to hand the ball off up the middle. He'll get about 2-3 yards on the carry. And Green Bay is going to use their final timeout here. I'm still trying to figure out that interception, man. If he threw it further, I see what he was going for. Yep, that was their last timeout. All they have left is the 2-minute warning. And it's second down and 7. I think Detroit's dumb if they put the ball in the air, but they're going to throw to the outside. There's a flag on the play. Catch by St. Brown. Clock stopped at 2:12 right now. And that's going to be a hold on the offense. Yeah, that one is going back. All right, clock stopped at 2:12. It's second down and 17 now. From the 31-yard line. Quick pass behind the line, and it's popped up to Swift. Swift's still going. I'm trying to figure out if that was on purpose or not. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. It is third down and short. It was on purpose. It was a shovel pass. That was a trick play. That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. But I guess they knew everyone would swarm to him, so they had a guy lined up behind him, ready to catch the ball. And that was smart. Yeah, that was planned. I wasn't sure live speed if it just popped out of his hand and right place, right time or what, but that was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. What's up, Peyton? To be fair, I never said that. There are teams that I say that about, but I've never said that about the Packers. Collusion. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm gonna head over there as well. I hope your Chiefs and my 49ers have a rematch. That would be fun. I wouldn't mind that. Lions get tutty. Green Bay gets tutty. Final 27-23. I suppose it could happen. All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 3 coming off the 2-minute warning from the 18. They're going to hand the ball off, and they get the stop. It's going to be 4th down and about 1. It's not FIFA, Euro Soccer. Weird dudes are literally paid and threatened by the mafia. We get some bad calls in the heat of a game. Oh, I'm not hitting that bet, Tim. If I'm the Lions, I'd kick the field goal. Yeah, if I'm the Lions, I kick the field goal. I don't know how I feel about them trying to go for it. 1:15 left on the clock. If they go for it and get it, this game's over. And it looks like Jared Goff's going out on the field. This is Packers season on the line. The Lions trying to play spoiler. It is 4th down and 1. I think the same thing, take the points, man. But if they get it, it's over. So either way, I understand both decisions made. And that's the game. He's going to throw it, and he's going to hit it to Chark for the 1st down. That quick throw has been killing him all day. Wow. No one even followed Shark. And the Lions are going to just kneel it out here in the final 30 seconds. And all this means officially the Seahawks, Geno Smith and the Seahawks are officially in the playoffs at the number 7 seed, and they will take on the 49ers next weekend. That is going to be a interesting matchup. Let's see, get this. And be heartbroken in the last game. Turk just takes a dive on the catch. He knew what his job was, run out the clock. I mean, hey. I mean, to be fair, it does suck for Packers fans to not get in, but you can say, well, at least the Lions didn't get in too. I would rather, in my opinion, because I don't have a dog in the NFC, I would rather be the Lions than the Seahawks, but I am happy for them. Finger only wanted to pick Lions to win. 20-16. And it looks like you are fantasy Super Bowl champion. As for Rodgers' jersey, and he said he wanted to hold on to this one. It looks like Dungy. It looks like Tree is on Colin Grossi after this one. Yeah, that is a little bit cryptic from Rodgers, but I don't think it's anything really to look into, man. Everything Rodgers does is kind of cryptic. It's just like that's his MO, and so I feel like it's not something. He's walking out with Cobb though. So I mean it might be. It might be. What a wacky world. What a wacky world in the NFL, man. The Vikings on top. The Lions almost made the playoffs. The Lions kept the Packers out of the playoffs. None of this season feels like a straight up fever dream, man. No, it wasn't. Not really. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, it is something to ponder, but it is not something to think too much into because I think he enjoys making other people think, I think. I don't think he's gonna be a Titan, man. I don't think he's gonna be going to Tennessee. No, I don't think Green Bay can afford to move him. He will be a Packer or he will be at home. One or the other. Call very Lions players and thank them tonight. Seems like something he'd do. Oh, he's gonna send them some kind of gift or something. I feel like we're waiting to hear that. Yeah, see, everybody's taking to Twitter and trying to make this all cryptic and stuff about Rodgers walking out of the tunnel with Cobb. Yeah, I was gonna ask when the last time uh they had a winning record. I'm actually gonna look that up. When was the last time? 1991. Well, maybe. It looks like 1991. They made the playoffs in 2016. Let's see. And their record was 9-7. And then 2017, they were also 9-7. So I don't know why it said 1991 when I looked it up. They went 11-5 and 14. Are we sure we're looking at the Lions? I mean, yeah. And 10-6 in the 2011. And before that wasn't until 2000. So really not a lot. Matt Stafford did have a couple good years. I always tend to forget. Yeah, it does suck, and honestly, I don't have any words to like brighten anybody up about this, but it was a heck of a year and a lot of good to take away from it. You guys have Christian Watson, and that dude's an absolute stud. Pokey said this is the greatest day of my life. Uh, oh, it was close. I get it. But you've got a lot of a positive. Dobbs not that bad. He's still got Jones and Dillon to build on. The defense not not as good as they were the prior year, but um I mean that's completely fair. You got the number 1 pick until you trade it away, Buki. You guys don't need a quarterback, so I feel like the Colts or someone's gonna trade that from you. Blue Kitty did go roar today. But it is a good day if you're a Bears fan. I don't know what the Texans were doing, but did that just say the first win at Lambeau Field since 91? Um, anyway, looks like they got the playoff schedules coming out. Geno simply getting to the playoffs is a great story in itself. Oh my god, dude, he's crying, and I'm so happy for him. The Lions aren't in the playoffs, but it feels like they made their own like honorable mention spot. It's so hard to not like this Lions team, man. They're not mad about missing the playoffs after everything. Like, yeah, it probably sucks, but they're probably not mad. These guys are goofy, man. Basically guarantees Campbell at least one more year. Oh, I mean, they went from 3-13-1 to 9-8, and he definitely deserves another year. I think Jared Goff's going to be their quarterback next year. I think he's earned that as well. Um, he's done pretty well. I mean, they started the season, 1-6 and turned it around ended with a winning record. That's insane. So the first game is Saturday, Seahawks versus Niners. The second game, then Saturday night game is Chargers and Jags. And then the morning Sunday game or early Sunday games, Dolphins and Bills. Midday game is Giants and Vikings. The night game is Bengals and Ravens. And then the Monday game will be the Cowboys and the Bucks. Yeah, I definitely think Goff deserves another year. I don't think they go out and draft a quarterback unless they draft like a project quarterback that they don't intend to play. But I think they've got more priorities to look at than quarterback. But I'm gonna hop off here. I had a great stream, had a fun game, and I was thankful that I got to spend the final regular season game of the year with all of you guys. Yes, Crafty, the Cowgirls versus the Sucks. And for whatever reason, I'm gonna find myself rooting for them Sucks. um, but I appreciate you guys. No, 100%. 100%, Leo. Great way to end a great season. It was fantastic. I've had a great year. Can't wait to start covering the playoffs, and hopefully every single one of those games are electric because I need that. My anxiety is high thinking about them, so I need every game to be absolutely electric. We will be back one day this week because we have to start talking about everything going on with the playoffs, but we'll figure that out and we'll inform everybody as soon as we know. Probably gonna take tomorrow off. And go from there. We will figure it out for sure. And I'll do my best to let you know if you haven't joined the Discord. I try to post updates as soon as I know them in there, but I'll try to post them everywhere else just in case as well. But I appreciate you guys. Much love. And as always, stay safe. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And we will see you. We will see you on the flip.